Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be doing this look right here. This look was inspired by Kenia Ontiveros. If you guys don't know, she is married to a very famous Mexican regional singer, Larry Hernandez. And I did recently meet them. I will put a picture somewhere around the screen for you guys to see. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm pretty sure you guys already saw the pictures. But I wanted to do a look inspired by her because I was looking through her pictures the other day and I was going through years of pictures actually. I found this picture that she wore, I think it was one of her daughter's birthday, and I like the very purple smoky eye with the glitter on it. I did wanted to do a glitter look a very long time ago, but I just didn't know how to pair it. So I did wanted to recreate hers. So I will leave, she does own a very successful cosmetic line, so I will leave the link down below if you guys are interested in that. She does sell lipsticks. They're called liquid lipsticks. I don't know if they're glosses or lipsticks, but I will leave them down below. And she does sell a sculpture kit that has 3 powders and 3 creams to contour and highlight your face. And she does sell brushes. I will leave her link down below, and I will leave her Instagram down below as well if you guys are interested in seeing that. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be starting off with my eyes today because we are going to be working with glitter, and I don't want the glitter to be sticking to my foundation. As always, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Natural, and I'm going to be blending that out using a Morphe brush. I do believe this is the M208, but I will list all my brushes down below if you guys are interested. And then I'm going to be setting all that concealer with a white eyeshadow. This is from the Morphe 12P palette. I'm going to be using brighter shades, so I do like to set my concealer using a white shadow just so the colors could pop. And then I'm going to go into my chocolate bar palette and use the color Salted Caramel. And I'm going to be blending this into my crease. This is going to act as our transition shade because as well we are going to be using brighter shades. So this is the perfect transition shade for all the brighter shades we are going to be using. Then going back into that Morphe 12P palette, I'm going to be grabbing the only purple shade in the palette, and I'm going to be blending this directly into my crease. When you're blending brighter shades like this into your eyelids or crease, you do want to start by grabbing a little bit of the shadow, because if you do put a lot, it will kind of get patchy and then it won't blend. Then grabbing this black Radiance palette, I'm going to be grabbing that darker purple, and this is just going to add dimension to my eyelids because I do want to deepen my crease a little bit. So I'm just going to be packing it in my outer third of the eye and slowly blending it into my crease. I'm not going to really be blending this shade to my brow bone because I don't want it very dark. I do want that purple to peek out. Then going back into that same black Radiance palette, I'm going to be grabbing this shimmery, it's kind of metallic shade, but I really didn't like the way it looked. It looked kind of dark on my eyelids, so I went in with this Mary Kay eyeshadow. It's kind of like a lavender, lavender shade, and I put it on top. The color, I don't know why, but it's not picking up on camera, but once it goes on your lid, it does look kind of lavender, so this was the perfect shade. And I am using a flat brush by Morphe as well. I will leave the brush down below. Then I'm going to be applying a little bit translucent powder under my eyes because we are going to be working with the glitter, and I don't want the glitter to be sticking to my skin. So I'm just using a little bit of my Airspun. Then I'm going to be using this purple glitter. I do not remember where I got this glitter, but just use any purple glitter you have. Just make sure it is cosmetic glitter. I won't recommend using craft glitter just because I don't want it to go into your eye. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit dual eyelash glue to the inner third of my eye, and then grab a flat synthetic brush and just stick the glitter right on top. When you're using dual eyelash glue, I recommend leaving your eyelids a little bit open just so your crease won't set shut because you are going to be letting the eyelash glue set. Then we're going to be moving on to our face. I did apply my lashes off camera, but then I'm going to be moisturizing my skin. I do always like using my Neutrogena oil-free combination skin moisturizer just because I love it, because I do have very dry skin on the outer parts of my eyes, but the center of my face is very oily. then I'm going to be using this LA Girl Cosmetic Pro.Prep Smoothing Skin Primer. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. This is the first time I actually use it, and so far I really love it. I don't have it, when I use primers, I do find my foundation to slip off of it just because I do have very oily skin. But on this one, I didn't see that happening. For foundation, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the shade NC40. I know this foundation does look a little bit yellow on me, but once I set it and add my concealer under my eyes, it will kind of blend into my skin. I'm not a really big fan of MAC foundations, but I try to make them work, even though the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation does say it's a mattifying foundation. I do not see it on my face. It does get oily within the day. Then for concealer, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. And I'm pretty sure you guys know where to apply it: under your eyes, a little bit on your chin, and your nose. I don't apply it directly onto my forehead just because I do have very pronounced expression lines. So whatever is left on my sponge, I do blend it on my forehead. And then to set my concealer, I'm going to be using my Airspun translucent powder today. I did run out of my NYC one, so I guess my Airspun will do. I'm just applying it with that same brush I used to set my eyelids. When I set my under eye, I do like to blend out my wrinkles and then put the translucent powder on top and then always blend it down. Then I'm going to be setting my entire face because I do find the MAC foundation to get oily within the day. So I am using my LA Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade Soft Honey, and I'm just using the largest oval brush from my makeup brush set. I will leave a link down below if you guys are interested. Then I'm going to be using the same LA Girl Pro Face powder, but this is in the shade Warm Caramel. This is one of the darkest shades they have. I know they did add two darker shades, but I still can't find them in my local beauty supply store. They only have them online. But I'm just going to be using this color just to bronze my entire face. And I am using a Real Techniques blush brush. And then I'm going to be grabbing Shadow Play and Sombre off the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette. And I'm just going to be adding a little bit more definition to my cheekbones. I know I'm doing weird faces, but I just love to chisel out my cheekbones because I am a big girl and I need some cheekbones. Then going back into that same Kat Von D palette and grabbing the shade Lyric, which is the yellow tone shade in the middle. I'm going to be placing that under my cheekbone. I don't want to use translucent powder, so I'm just going to be cleaning up my contour with this. And this is going to add more definition to my cheekbones, and this is going to make it pop a little bit more. And I'm back to my Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm going to be grabbing those two bottom shades. I know it's dripping in gold, but I did forget the shade of the other one. I do believe it's bubbly, but I'm just going to be grabbing my Morphe M501 and highlighting the tops of my cheekbones. And I am going to be applying a little bit all over my brow just to give it a little bit more lift. Then I'm going to be doing my lower lash line. I'm going to be grabbing that purple I used in my crease and just concentrate it as close as you can to your lower lash line. I am using an A Gold brush by Morphe. I did forget the number like always, but I will leave all the brushes down below if you guys are interested. And then I'm going to be grabbing Shadow Play from the Kat Von D contour palette and just smoking the lower lash line out. I don't want the lower lash line very dramatic, so I'm just going to be smoking it out. I don't want just purple on my lower lash line just because it's going to look like I have a purple eye. Then going into my Makeup Forever Artist 2 palette, I'm going to be grabbing that gold shade. It's the only gold shade in the palette, and place this in my inner third of my eye, just in my lower lash line, just to give it an extra pop. Then, as always, you do want to apply mascara to your tops and bottom lashes. Like always, I am using my Maybelline Colossal Express Cat Eye Mascara in the color black. And to close off the outer third of my eye, I'm going to be applying a dark brown gel liner pencil. This is by Beige Cosmetic in the shade Chase. I'm just going to be placing it in the outer third. I'm not going to be placing it all the way to my eye just because I don't want to close off my eye. And as always, you do want to blend it out. Then I'm going to be lining my lips using an Italia Cosmetic lip liner in the shade Cola. And then, as always, I will be going in with my nude lipstick, my Wet n Wild Bird lipstick, and paste it on top just to mute out the lip liner just because it was a little bit red for me. Then to finish off the look, I am going to be spraying my face using my City Color Cosmetic Matte Setting Spray just so my powders will mix into my skin and make it look less cakey. Well guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to click that red button down there that says subscribe. Help me reach other people in the world. And please like this video. That will help me up a lot. Also leave me comments down below on what videos would you like to see on my channel. I know I am recording Spanish and English videos, but I could work around that and record whatever you guys like. Also, all the products used and mentioned during this video will be down in my description box. Also, it's on my social media, so you guys can follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!